Hey y'all, welcome to today's episode of the Bold and the Beautiful Chat. And today started out with Thomas. Rich had asked him to come see him. He needed to talk to him, so Thomas goes to see Ridge. And Ridge tells him there's going to be an announcement at Forrester, and he wants to talk to him before the announcement is made. Steffi tells Liam a new CEO was appointed, and she's sharing the position with her father. Sally, the lady I was talking about yesterday, and in everything reading and all, I found out, and y'all probably already knew, that Sally was a character on the show from before. And so the Sally that was on yesterday and today is the first Sally's grandmother. So Sally's mother, who appeared on the show in a little bit, called her Sally Girl. So that's how I will distinguish the two. There's Sally, who is the old character, the lady with the red hair, and then Sally Girl is the granddaughter, who is the newest character. Anyway, Sally called her niece. I think I said grandmother, but it's Sally's niece, Sally Girl, and Sally wants Sally Girl to save the Spectra building. And she wants it to become a big fashion house again. And the Forresters and Sally and her family were big rivals at one time in the fashion industry. And so it looks like they're starting to try to revive that again. And Sally's mom, or grandmother, I'm not sure if that was supposed to be her grandmother or her mother, but anyway, she came to the bar that Sally Girl was at and talked for a few minutes, and then they left for the old Spectra fashion building. And Steffi says she's good with the co-CEO position, and she's fine with her dad being the co-CEO with her. They talk about Quinn and Ridge getting along better, and also about Thomas being left out, and Steffi's concerned and worried about him about that. She wonders how he will react when he finds out about her and Ridge in the CEO position. Thomas congratulates Ridge then because Thomas thought that Ridge was going to have the CEO position by himself. And so Thomas congratulates Ridge, but then Ridge straightens him out and tells him he's not, he is not going to replace Steffi, but he is going to co-CEO with her. Sally Girl and her grandmother, I'm going to call her grandmother, go into the Spectra building. They seem real happy and glad to be there. And they say it's like Sally never left. Her spirit is still there, they say. And it showed earlier Sally talking, but it showed the back of her and some big red hair sitting in a... Big red hair wasn't sitting in the seat, but the lady with the back of her head, big red hair, and she was sitting like on a beach. And so that's how they're representing the old character Sally. And they say her spirit is still there, and the grandma says the place is ready to demo. Then a guy named CJ, who is Sally's son, comes in and talks about how he tried to keep the building up and the business going and all that, but he just did not have what it took like Sally did to keep it going, and all he wants to do is sell the building, and the people he's going to sell it to are going to demolish it. So he doesn't really care as long as he can get it off of his hands. Sally girl wants to revive the business and run it out of that building and make a go of it, but CJ does not see that working. And they reminisce about Sally. He says he does not have Sally's magic to run the business. And Sally girl said told CJ to rent her the building for 6 months, or to rent her the building, and CJ said he would rent it to her for 6 months. And she had 6 months to make a go of it. And he was firm in that, so Sally girl accepted that. And then back to Thomas, he's not taking it well about the co-CEO position. Thomas tries to talk Ridge into demoting Steffi back down to just whatever she did before, and Ridge just taking the position himself. He's very bitter and jealous somewhat, and Thomas is just not happy with him being stepped over for the position. And Steffi tells Liam that it was Quinn's decision about this co-CEO, even though I don't believe Steffi was told that was Quinn's suggestion. You know, everything that happens, they blame it on Quinn. Sally girl says this will be a big adventure. Anyway, that was about the 6 months. Liam says Ridge and Steffi will make a good team. Thomas thinks Ridge should pass the torch, and Eric taught Ridge taught Thomas, and Eric passed the torch to Ridge, and Thomas thinks that Ridge should pass the torch to him. He says that because of Ridge marrying Brooke, that will put Rick in a position to maybe get CEO position instead of him, and he is just not happy with it. He's afraid he's not going to advance, and he doesn't see how he fits anymore into the company. He just he says he won't benefit, and he's just all up in arms over it. He says that he was very upset that he wasn't called or texted or emailed or anything, that all this was done without giving him any thought into it. And he's very upset about that too. He's okay with Ridge being CEO, but just not Steffi. And he talks like he's going to quit Forrester. So that's where we're at today. And I think it's interesting with this new old Sally thing, and seeing where this goes puts a new interest into the show. And so we have that to look forward to. And as you know, yesterday I started a new little thing where every day I'm going to tell a little bit about one of the characters, about their real life, or I'm going to tell some trivia. Sorry about my voice. I've been a little bit sick for a few days. But anyway, today I'm going to talk about Brooke Logan, and her name is Catherine Kelly Lang. She was born June 25th, 1961, and she's 55 years old. She's 5'7" has been married twice and divorced twice, and she has 3 children. She's been an actress since 1979. She is the daughter of Olympic ski jumper Keith R. Wegeman and actress Judith Lang. She's the granddaughter of Oscar-winning cinematographer Charles Lang. Her first role was in Skate Town, USA in 1979, and she's had many guest roles on TV shows and starred in the 1996 movie Subliminal Seduction. In 1985, she was in 3 music videos. One of them was for Alabama, and honestly, I don't remember the other 2. She started on The Young and the Restless in 1981 as Gretchen, and then in 1987 she took the role of Brooke Logan. And she's had 7 Soap Opera Digest Award nominations, but she hasn't won any. And so her and Eric Forrester have been on the show the longest, and since 1987. They're the last 2 original cast members. So thank you for watching today. I always enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching. So have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.